Hey guys, Todd from COSN coming at you again today. Hey, today I wanted to go over my Overland motorcycle trailer. A couple people asked me about it, saw the big rig with it behind it, and I wanted to just kind of go over the trailer real quick and show you my motorcycle Overland trailer and kind of the ideas that I have when I put it together. So let's take a look at it. Okay guys, so here it is. It's basically a Humvee generator trailer. So, and this is a more of an old school one. They actually have the newer ones out that are aluminum. You guys have probably seen them if you've seen like Overland builds and trailer builds and things like that. This one is all steel, so it's a little bit heavy, but at the same time, it's a great building platform because you can weld to it, drill to it, all that good stuff. Of course, I didn't weld a lot of this. A lot of this is bolted on. I like to do that so if I don't like where something is positioned, I can take and move it to different locations. So basically what I've done too is I've put these holders in. They'll hold two 5-gallon jerry cans side by side, or you can do the VP fuel. Motorcycle fuel will fit in there too, the VP cans. And that is front and rear as well. I got water up here right now. I usually carry quite a bit of water in the desert, but right now there's basically 4 5-gallon jerry cans. And again, you can swap that out to different things. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is bolted on, so I can change up design if I want to. I just added these battery compartments. People are like, why do you got batteries on that? These are just add-ons. I use them as storage for oil, things like that. So it doesn't, you know, if it gets nasty, it'll get these nasty and not my actual boxes where I have tools, different things that I bring with me. So this works good for oils. I did think about putting a battery in one of these, and then on the other side, put in an actual little 12-volt air compressor for tires, which would be kind of cool for the motorcycle or even your own vehicle. I did build this spare carrier to put the spare on. These are 37 military tires. These are the old bias ones. I had some extras laying around, so it works good for this trailer. And of course, it's got the surge brake military hookup, and they also use these in construction. I like leaving it there instead of switching over to a ball because this gives you better oscillation side to side, up and down. So I just left that. Plus, I use some military vehicle stuff, so it fits in well. And this will also can go behind the Blazer when I get that all fixed up and done. And I do like that they have brakes on each tire. So there's a brake on this side and there's a brake on the other side. So if I were to be on a hill, I can detach it, put the brakes on, and not have to use chock blocks. I added just storage compartments on above the fenders. These are just storage compartments, stuff that I actually had just laying around. I built this for the 2023 Desert Overland, and I wanted to bring my motorcycle, so I thought this would be good. Added, of course, a fire extinguisher, and I took it down, just sanded it all down, stripped the paint, painted it with the desert colors. And then on the ramp, what I've done is I've actually put in holders so the ramp is nice and secure, and then the side rails. Now I was going to add a gate in the back just to kind of give some extra security for the motorcycle, but I didn't get the chance to get that far with it. I don't know if I necessarily need it. And as you can see up here, I actually have the motorcycle holder. Yes, usually that'd be for a back tire, but I use that for the front tire lockdown instead of the back tire, which works really good. And then, of course, I put in tie down spots. So the big thing too that I realized on this Overland when I went out, trailer worked awesome. It's got a ton of clearance underneath there, and it worked really good for what I wanted to do. Some people are like, oh, it's too high in the back to get your motorcycle on and off. Yeah, it's like a truck, if you think about it. It is like a truck. It is as high off the ground as a truck bed, maybe even lower than some guys' truck beds. And so when you're taking the motorcycle off, you just got to let it go. With you on it, just ride it out, and it works good. Yeah, I've tipped it over a couple of times, but nothing, didn't hurt myself or anything like that, of course. And then just riding it up and on. So if you rode motorcycles enough, you know how to load and unload motorcycles. it is a little high, maybe for, you know, a heavy bike. Maybe, well, 650 KLR probably come off pretty easy too. I have a 400 KTM EXC that I have. I kind of did a gimmick paint job on it for now until I get new plastics, but it is pretty cool, fast, and I love it. So anyway, that's kind of an overview of my trailer. If you guys have any questions about it, I have found another one of these, which is super exciting. It's 4 hours away, but it's for a really good price. And I have another build in mind that I really want to do, which is basically building almost the same thing, but I want to put the rooftop tent on it. But I don't want to do it in a way that it's so high, you know, getting the motorcycle on, you take your dang head off or move it. So what I'm going to do is I'm making a design where it actually slides to one side and you can use it off of the trailer to one side and you can load and offload the bike. So that'll be a cool build, and I'll get with you guys on that and show you that build as it comes along. But this was a fun build. As you can see, I took it all the way down, built it all the way back up, and it's awesome. It pulls good. It's a great trailer. That being said, again, I have had this out on the big rig, and I have a camera up there on the back of the big rig, and I was watching the bike as I was going over all the rocks and, you know, up and down, and took this thing through some stuff. Well, the bike tended to flex a lot. So learning with that, I'm going to actually tie it off and put tie downs on these side rails. And when I put the tie downs on the side rails, I can tie off to the side of the bike so it doesn't have too much flex in it. Because one of the guys behind me said that the handlebar almost touched the actual side rail. So I don't want to bend a rim or do anything like that. And actually another guy lost his bike off of a trailer. That's how rough it was out there. But it was fun. It was a good time. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know, and I'll get back to you guys in the comments. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. Remember, prepare your community. You know, prep for the worst, but hope for the best. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next video.